Hello Libra, this is your June reading 2018. Apologies for the delay. I've had YouTube problems. I've not been able to get on my channel, and I've also had trying to sign into Google has been a bit of a nightmare, but that's all kind of sorted out now, so I'm back. So that's why there's been a delay here. Okay, so for this, let's get along with the reading. Okay, for this June reading for you Libra, I'm using my medieval deck. Everything here are messages from the divine, which is from God and angels, and all very good kind of positive messages to help you, guide you onto the right path here. This is what I do. Okay, we don't want any bad energies here, and I say that from the beginning. So Libra, let's have a look here. What have we got? What messages have we got here from the divine? What messages here have we got here? I got these flipping out very quickly. I do kind of shuffle my cards until cards flip out, and they do flip out quite quickly. So I've got two here. Okay, so I do get a feeling of foolishness here. I'm reading the Fool here as foolishness, not kind of stepping over the edge and taking a risk. But also that could be part of this reading too, is actually taking a risk. So there is foolishness. I feel that somebody's not putting the effort at all here. You feel frustrated by this. I get the Eight of Pentacles, which is in reverse, and somebody's not put the effort in, invested in you. I feel they should have invested in you 100% at least, but maybe they invested in you maybe 40%, and the rest of the percentage here of this scale, they have kind of ignored your needs in a way. That's what I'm getting here for you Libra. You feel stabbed in the back by this. Okay, you feel stabbed in the back. You feel like you did not kind of you did not buy into this. You did not buy into this. And I got a lot more cards here. I see you procrastinating and thinking about this. I didn't buy into this situation. Why am I in this situation? I don't feel my needs are fulfilled 100%. And I do get there is a King of Pentacles here, an earth sign. Now it could be somebody who's got earth in their chart, not necessarily earth sign as per se, but this earth sign, the King of Pentacles, either Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, is in reverse. So this person can be inflexible with you, inflexible with their time with you here, and it's a little bit, I get a little bit tight with the money too. I don't know why that's coming through. They're a little bit tight. Every time, if you're in a partnership or a marriage with this person, every time you spend some money, it's like, what have you spent? Let me look at what you've bought and all of this. And so there is a rejecting here of materialism. But you need this security. You do need this security. You do need this security. Now, for some of you, you need this security. You could be a mistress. You could be a third party here. And you're only getting 40% of this person's attention. And you do want to move forward with this person. You do want to move forward, but there's conflict, okay. somebody's not sure. Somebody's not sure of you know, it's a great idea at the time when this started as you being the third party, but as time has progressed, there's actually as time has progressed and the honeymoon period is over, now there is new ideas on the table. You know, somebody who takes on third parties, has affairs, that kind of person, I have to say, gets bored very quickly. Okay, whoever they are with, they will get bored, and they will look outside of the relationship. This is the essence here I'm getting of this. Somebody who gets bored easily. Now it may be you're the third party. Now, what makes you think that this person's not going to get bored of you eventually? Because that's what I'm getting here, because there's always a new project on the table here. Well, I'm bored with that, so I'm looking at something else here, and I'm concentrating on something else. And this is like, I guess this is like an epiphany for you. I guess I get this person is causing you, is very sneaky. I get somebody who's sneaky here. This has actually come to a standstill. I didn't buy into this. This is what I get with this card. I didn't buy into this of being 40% of this person's kind of attention. I didn't buy into this, and there's a standstill here. I'm causing anxiety. So I feel it's time for you to move forward. I get the Five of Cups. It's time for you to move forward now. This may not be a third party situation. It may be you're with this person and they soon get bored and you become like you don't become priority once that kind of love kind of honeymoon phase is over. You don't become the priority anymore. You become at the bottom of the list. There's no kind of this person, there's no kind of they don't feel the importance of nourishing and nurturing a marriage or a relationship. They don't see that concept. You know, if they get bored, they get bored, and that's what I've got here, Libra. So you don't hardly see them. You're kind of living, if you're with this person, married to this person, you're like roommates, you know, you kind of pass each other in the corridor kind of thing. And this person will actually constantly look at new projects in a work situation to try to avoid a emotional outburst with you. Yes. So I see you standing your ground in whether you are a third party here or whether it's you are with somebody here. I see you standing your ground. You know, I feel that this person has really messed with your head. Is really good at the infatuation stage and is really attentive at the love bombing stage. But once they get you into this kind of relationship, they go separately, and I feel this is their downfall. They've done this. They've always done this. If this person was in a marriage or with somebody before, they've always done this. They've never changed. Okay, they've never changed. I see you standing your ground, but this person doesn't hear you. And now there's an epiphany of truly knowing this person. Truly knowing this person, because this is hurting you. I get Three of Swords. You know, this is truly hurting you. And you're thinking, I really want this to work. I get some people here, not all of you, but you know, I get some people at an age group where they've possibly been through a marriage and it's a second marriage or maybe a third marriage, and they're thinking, You know, I want this to work. I can't let this fail, you know. So I'm going to put up with this because I don't want this marriage to fail. I want it to continue. But this other person, there's no thought in the head of nurturing this relationship emotionally. And I think that's what you need, is emotion. You don't want pure kind of black and white kind of thought pattern, logistic kind of thought pattern. You want emotions. You want that grey area. You want that passion, and I feel it feels like you're existing in this relationship, and you feel guilty for feeling this way. You know why? You know, this person is good to me in ways of money and security and all of this, but in ways of emotions and passion, there's not, that doesn't exist. And for me, I hear you say, for me, that's very important. That is very important for me. I need that passion. I need to make love to my partner. I need to you know, show my passion. I'm a very, very passionate person. So there is this missing male or female. Okay. I do get, and I also get, happiness starts from within. I do get that too. So I feel this is how you've got to look at this, is happiness starts from within, or you may have looked at it like this. Okay, yes, happiness starts from within, but when I'm being deprived of true kind of expression of love and affection, how can I conjure this up from within? You know, it's kind of external. So there's all this conflict in your head, I feel. You know, people are saying to you, look what you've got, look what you've actually got, and work with that, you know, but it's not enough for you. And there's an enlightenment here. You're wondering if this is going to be temporary or if it's going to be a permanent behaviour from this person, but as time goes by, this is like more and more kind of permanent. It's not temporary. You're thinking, well, it may be something, they may feel depressed, they're going through something, we may work through this, but as time goes on, this is like permanent. You know, this is a permanent thing. So, do you let this go and kind of accept crumbs? You know, do you accept crumbs from this person? Allow them to do what they do and come back to you as a housemate? Do you accept this, or do you move on? Do you move on from this? If you are in, I do feel definitely you know, somebody who's gone through the love bombing stage and now into the relationship, which is not a relationship. You know, I do get this person loves that kind of infatuation stage, but once that's over, they get bored. Okay. And then they don't want to invest it. Oh, I don't feel anything anymore. You know, that adrenaline sex, that adrenaline kind of pheromones is gone. So, you know, this relationship's over. So if you're you've been dating somebody and all of a sudden this is kind of ended, I feel this person is not capable of being in a relationship. Only the kind of infatuation stage. Now that's a dangerous thing if you end up marrying somebody like this, because they are then searching for this, you know, pheromones, adrenaline, addictive kind of phase in the relationship. and they cannot move from that to into longevity. Don't know how, don't have the tools to do so, never been taught how to do this, never put any self-learning or self-help. So you're stuck with this person who does not know, has not got the skills to do this. I do pick up here that you do want somebody who is going to serve you, not serve you like a slave or anything like that, but it's going to serve you in life as like a partnership, not something like this. This is not serving you. It's not serving you. I feel you're thinking there's things here that are hidden. Okay, I get the Moon card. There's things that are hidden. Now, things that are hidden in the mind that you don't know about, and I feel it's things that are hidden in this person's mind. They were not shown affection throughout their life, growing up really, and I feel this is where they are stunted. They have not been shown how to, may have had a cold mother or a cold father who are very black and white, and don't have emotions, don't get their emotions involved. Very kind of militarized kind of person, very logistic. So this is what's hidden. I feel this is hidden within the mind of this person. I feel you want a more balanced person who's actually been shown how to, and their parents invested in them in kind of, being aware that, we need to show this child, this infant, how to love so they can receive love in adult years. Being mindful. I mean, not all of us have got mindful parents like that, but even that kind of very kind of even if they were not mindful or intelligent parents, at least they would probably like a primary source. What I'm getting here is a message, even if they just got a primary source of love, whatever that means. It would have helped them in their adult years to have relationships. Somebody who's more balanced, who got kind of affection from both parents, that were very kind of primal. I'm getting primal, that primal kind of love, protection. That received that. I feel that you feel trapped in this situation. You do feel trapped in this situation. I mean, what was you to know that this person did not have the tools to form relationships? You didn't know. It's not your fault. And I get here, this is you, Libra, the Queen of Swords, which is an air sign. So this is you. You feel trapped here. I only get 40% here. In fact, this hidden thing in the mind of this person is now projecting that onto me. This childhood kind of starvation of love is actually being projected onto me. So I don't get any expression of love. I don't get any kind of primal love here, protection. It's kind of it's obsolete. I get obsolete. I get a word obsolete. It's obsolete from this whole situation. It's obsolete. I think it's too late. I'm also getting it's too late for this person to change. You didn't know. I feel you didn't know. You've took a lot of time with this person. You've put patience in this situation, and you've taken a lot of time, and you have shown them love here. You do love this person. The Ace of Cups. You do love this person. And you have took your time. You're very patient with this person, knowing that they have this kind of stunted emotional intelligence. And I have this person is resistant to change. There's no resistance here. There is resistance to change. So what do you do if this person is resistant to change from who they are? You know, this stiff upper lip, kind of cold kind of person. It was all right at the beginning, but you know, that's over now. That's when we first met. You know, we was love bombing each other. Was like it was all over each other like a rash. That's finished. You know, that's over. And that kind of thing. What I'm getting here. So the final card I've got here, this problem refuses to go away. And you've tried different approaches. It makes you feel unattractive. It makes you feel you know, as if you're not valued. There's lots of primal feelings that you get when you're not, you know, when you're being deprived of basic kind of love. You know, there's a feeling of not feeling attractive. There's a feeling of not feeling valued. There's a feeling of it's like messing with your head a little bit, because this is from their kind of their childhood, which they were really, it was mental, you know, mental abuse, really, because it's like it's abuse, because any kind of omission, whether it be mental or physical, is abuse, you know. And I feel that they don't know any better. I feel that that's what they're projecting onto you. So you are actually living their childhood by you know, these feelings, these primal feelings of not feeling loved, these primal feelings of not feeling accepted, these primal feelings of not feeling worthy, unattractive, all of these things. And it's not you, it's not about you. It's about their transference of that that's hidden within them onto you. You've tried different approaches. This is not successful, I don't feel. I think there's a lot of thinking for you to do, Libra. I know this sounds depressing, but it's not. It's kind of trying to guide you in getting fulfillment in your life and getting what you deserve. Because sometimes, you know, you're better off, you know, if you're a strong character, you're better off alone than putting up with this half thing here. This half thing that's not working, and I'm feeling upset because you're not receiving, you know. Oh, I feel guilty for wanting this. But again, that's that child within you, that person is transferring onto you, that child that they, you know, that deprived child that they're transferring onto you. Is that healthy? I'll leave that one up to you, okay, whether that's healthy or not. This is what's going on in June for Libra. A lot of thinking to do here. Are you going to accept this, or are you going to let this go? So I'm going to leave it here. Okay, if you'd like your own personal reading, my email address is here on the screen somewhere, and please give me an email and I will send you my fees and my tarot if you're interested in your own personal profile reading, you know, intuitive reading, and I can look at this in depth for you and try to guide you onto the correct path. So that's your reading, Libra. I would say don't blame yourself, because I would say always look at the way you was treated as a child. Look back how you felt loved and protected, even if it was a primal sense of protection, and you know, and the balance of love from your parents. If that, even that primal was not supplied, then you would not know, you wouldn't even recognise there's anything wrong here, because you'd see this as normal, you know. So I'd say it wasn't your fault. It could also be the other way around. You could be reading this and it's like a cross-watching thing, so it can be the other way around. I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessings, lots of healing. I really hope you get the love you deserve from the divine. The divine wants to give you pure love that makes you feel loved and accepted. The divine does not want you to be deprived of love, because you know that's what the universe is about receiving, giving and receiving, you know, and it's not about a one-way street here. I'm going to leave it there. I may even call this video one-way street. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care. Bye bye.